Hey guys, I'm Amy of Craft Adventure Studio, and you have found yourself at my Patreon page. So the point of all this is just to support me as a creative person, as an artist, a crafty person. It's a good way for me to have a little bit of, some extra help to buy supplies, and in the past, the money has helped me take some courses. I think there's one at the local community college. I took another one online, all usually with mixed media and advancing my art skills. I do mixed media. I do some art journaling, which is kind of the same thing as mixed media, really. I do some writing. Most of it's personal, but I also do a lot of writing of adventures for my friends to play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm a DM for several groups at this point, and it's just stuff that I really like to do, and it keeps my brain working, and I come up with all these weird, crazy ideas. So I'm on Patreon because it's a service for creative people to maybe, make a little extra income, a little bit of help to further their interests, further their abilities to do more, or even just really continue what they're going to do anyway. It just kind of, it kind of helps them out, helps me out. Patreon, I think is pretty cool because it supports. It lets people choose different levels of support for some creative people out there. So if you want to be a patron, you can choose. For me, right now I have it set up. There's a $1, $3, $5, and $10 tier. At this point, I'm not making too many promises on what I'm going to give you guys. What I really want to focus on is just making stuff, and while I make that stuff, I want to share it. And by sharing, I hope that it inspires you, or gives you a little bit of entertainment, or you just like to see what I do. The one promise I can make is that I will make some stuff, and I will do my best to share often. I'm not going to share everything, because you shouldn't. Especially on the internet. You shouldn't share everything on the internet. So anyway, I'll share some stuff, usually on Instagram. So my Instagram handle is at Craft Adventures Studio. I think that's the same for Tumblr, craftadventurestudio.tumblr.com. Patreon's cool, and I have it set up so you will be charged every month for whatever level you have chosen, and then that money after Patreon takes a little bit of that for themselves. Most of it goes to me, and then I use that money for crafty things, and sometimes I let you know what those crafty things are. I just use you guys for a sounding board, whether I get responses or not on future ideas or musings or whatever. I'm Amy, Craft Adventure Studio. Little geeky stuff, kind of weird, silly stuff. It's all whatever I come up with. I think knitting, I don't think I said knitting, but I mentioned all that down below in all the words, which you can read if you want or not. So I'd super appreciate it if you considered becoming a patron of my arts. And if not, that's cool. I'm still going to make arts no matter what. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. And that's it for me. Bye.